And swiftly. Let you go. Super fast feet, super fast feet. We're running, we're running. Now, keep those hands in yards. And then you can just throw it in a neutral and push your butt on down.
We've got our push-up position starts for our warm-up.
Oh, look how excited the little guy. That's what happens. We got our child's pose. Out of this position, what we're looking for is our tailbone tucked up underneath us, so we've got an elongation of that low back. Once we accomplish that, we want to slowly go through the motion of increasing the integrity of that shoulder girdle. We want to walk a hand out as far as you possibly can walk it out without losing that elongated spine. From there, we want to try to go palm up, so externally rotate, try to spin the head of the humerus back into its socket while depressing that shoulder blade, and then we want to try to lift that up for about 4 to 5 seconds. And reverse. Go get them. Second exercise. You guys are already on. We're going to go with our scorpion kicks. From this position, we're going to go ahead and put that foot on the opposite side. Once you anchor that, we want to try to drive that knee way up over top. So try to open up that adductor. Try to open up those internal rotators. So drop that foot and shoot that up and over. Now try to look in the opposite direction. So if your foot is going over, turn your head the other direction. And cleared. Good job. Rotate through. All right, you guys have options. From here, we're either going to go double weights or we're going to do a push-up to reach, coming straight up that midline. At the very tip top, we're looking for a straight line all the way from the bottom arm all the way to the top arm. It should look like a side-lying hug the world. Or you can get into sexy dog pose. Either option is fine with us. If you've noticed, we've hired a new coach. This is Max. All right, we got our scissor quick feet. We're going to try to stay low and level. So we want to try to keep your center mass as low as possible in a long split stance athletic position. We're going to try to keep that center mass from popping up all over the place. Notice how low and level we can stay. We don't want the top of the head bouncing all over the place. So we want all of the movement to occur from the hips down. So a lot of movement from those hips bending, those knees bending, those ankles bending, but the upper body should stay perfectly still. Good split. Notice he's doing it from a crossover stance, so the leg closest to the hurdle is shooting over top. That is by far the hardest of the two. We're going to go 9 fast. We're going to stop, take a big deep breath, recompose, and then we're going to try to do it from an open stance. And that would be the outside leg is the one out in front. Significantly easier. It's still a difficult job to try to keep that center mass low, and we want to jump 9 quick, 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 pause and recompose. You want to get as many cycles in as long as you're maintaining good form, super high velocity for 30 seconds. Got a pushing lunge. What we're doing is anchoring a sport cord, a JC band, any type of elastic latex band that's going to give you a little bit of resistance pushing out. And once you do one full cycle of a square, we want to go back to where you started. So stand up and switch your feet, and then stay on that left side. So from this position, we're going to go ahead and push yourself out. It should pull a good stretch in that back quad, back hip flexor. It's the exact same mechanics as a standard PNF stretch. You're going to draw one big perfect square across your shoulder line. Now, one of the principles we're looking for is that compensatory action reflex. We don't want that band to pull you off the line. So draw as pretty of a straight square as you can possibly get. We're going to go for 30 seconds on this left side, alternating feet, and then there's your beep. We're going to flip it over. Let's put it on your other side. If it's off to your right side, when we're doing these geometry pushing lunges, we're going to counter torque. We're going to send off slightly about 10 to 15 degrees off to that right side, and we're going to gently draw a perfect square. The square goes right across your shoulder line. We come down the lateral line, come across your hip line, and then back up. And again, we're going to Texas two-step this. So off to the right side, right foot, keep on that side for 30 seconds. Just keep alternating feet. Keep that midsection in tight and push a big old stretch into that back quad, back hip flexor. 30, here we go. Let's get into those quick feet. You're going to center up with the point of origin. Once you accomplish that, we're going to go counter torque today. We're going to go quick feet, same principle, 9 super fast feet. Go get them. And you pause and recompose. We do this in an attempt to maintain a very high velocity. If you end up pushing 30 seconds, the entire 30 seconds, that second half ends up getting really ugly and slow, and we're trying to replicate fast, powerful. Now, If they're comfortable with that, we're going to offset this. Notice the elbows are stiff as a board, straight, and we're going to turn those shoulders slightly as he maintains those super quick feet. Super fast, super fast, super fast, super fast. Perfect. And then we're going to counter torque in the opposite direction. So we've got a firearm. We turn those, and we got a shoulder girdle spun to the left while we try to maintain your hips spun to the right, centered up. Super fast 9, and one more. Go get him. Go, 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 go. And clear. 30 seconds. We got our sport cords anchored way back behind you. Whenever you do it in this position, it's the same thing as an active PNF. So pushing yourself out there, really driving your hips forward with a good vertical shin of that lead leg. It should force a good stretch in your back quad, back hip flexion. Once you establish that, figure 8. And there's your 30 seconds on each side. And now we're already going. Give us our quick run. The hand should be offside. Very good. Offset. We're going to gently pull it off to the left side. Super fast feet. And then gently pull it to the other side. Super fast feet. Magic number is 9. Super quick, super quick, super quick. And then you switch it over to the other side. Super quick, super quick, super quick. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Quicker, quicker. Clear. Water. Same principle applies. Lock those elbows and just rotate. Now turn your hips back to the front for All right, as much as you want to stagger, whatever you're comfortable, as long as you maintain good control, good athletic position. We've got some bands that are anchored low. We're going to try to bring that sucker up about 45 degrees, palms up. Try to come right across that pec minor line, right through your collarbone, in front of your face. Now, very important when you roll that through, you're not letting the head of the humerus roll forward. We want to stay big, broad-chested. That was your 30. Get up top, we're going vertical pulls. Either a vertical pull or an L pull. Vertical pull or an L pull. Feet are out in front. Now, whenever we roll that flexed hip, it's going to pull right on that insertion of your lat line so that pelvis rolls in tips. It's going to pull on that lat line. Makes it a little bit more difficult to do a vertical pull. We still want to maintain a retracted and depressed shoulder girdle. Very, very difficult to let those arms fully extend at the bottom. 30 seconds. Clear out of our supine starfish. All right, it looks a little lazy, but what we're trying to do is widen that line. We want to challenge that midsection. The wider you go with your feet and arms, the harder it is to go caudal cross body, so to come up into the spine from opposite limbs. So we want to try to keep the opposing hands on the floor, so gently pressing down with the opposite heel, gently keeping those palms, back of the palms up, so the back of the hands on the ground. Blow your air out as you try to reach opposites. We're trying to go vertical, so we want to try to reach up. We want to try to gently do a hamstring stretch. Here we go, 30 seconds. And we're going to go double, side to side with these ropes. Get moving. And go get them. Pop them up, pop them over, pop them up, pop them over, pop them up, pop them over. Big vertical jump, off to the right, off to the left. Don't turn your hips. Don't turn your hips. Quicker, 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 quicker. And there's your 30. Clear. Rotate over. Head onto the med ball wall. All right, make sure you guys are leading with that sternum. Don't lead with your face. Think about trying to find a way to challenge your ability to keep the opposite limbs on the ground. So drive that sternum up high, challenge it with the hamstring kick, and let's get through there. Blow. One after the other. Both hands have to get to the outside. Both hands get to the outside. Go get them now. Aggressively go. Attack it. 15 more seconds. Attack it. Attack it. Go get it. Go get it. Come on. Go, go, go. Big. Higher, Michael. Higher. Higher. Push. Good. There's big. Good, very good. Nice job. Just go right behind them. It's no hurry. Just go right behind them. Beautiful. Now snap those hips over, Jess. Snap those hips. Very good. Flip that out. Beautiful. Very good. Atta girl. Turn those shoulders. Beautiful. 30. Clear. Keep your butt down. All right, here's our... Out of our standard push-up position, your butt's too high. Our goal is to keep your pelvis in line with your back, in line with your shoulders. So no bouncing of your hips. Protect that low back position with the double hamstring mule kick. There's your babe. Let's get into those lateral starts. Now, Craig, turn sideways and catch and do your lateral push-up start. All right, out of this position, same thing we warmed up with our patterning. We want to look for the head to get way out over top. Catching that push-up position, Craig. Thumbs up, push, push, push. And from the other side. One on this side, one on the other. Thumbs up, push, push, push.